Assalamu alaikum, grade 2, boys and girls. I welcome you all in Al Mawahi British Private School. Yet another session of science. The day is Thursday and date is 23rd April 2020. And we will be doing Unit 5 materials. You have to ready with your pupils book page number 125 and activity book page number 74 and 75. Let's begin the session. Before I start the exercise on page number 125 on pupils book, we need to see what you have learned, right students? So what we have learned? We have learned that metal, rubber, ceramic, wood, fabric are different kinds of materials. And the property of a material tell us what it is like. See, suppose metal is what? What is the property of metal? It's hard. Very good. Grade 2. Keep it up. And the materials may be strong or weak, shiny or dull, flexible or inflexible, transparent or non-transparent, soft or hard, absorbent or waterproof, magnetic or non-magnetic. Based on their properties, different materials can be used in making of different objects. Suppose if you have to make a raincoat, which material we should use? The material which is waterproof, which is flexible, right? The fabric, the plastic we use, right? So now I want everyone be ready with your pupils book, open page number 125 and write the date on the top. Okay students, I will give you 2 minutes time and ready with your pupils book, open page number 125. What is written there? Exercise, right? You have to do the exercise. Okay, and you have to ready with your copy book. Okay, you will write the question on your copy book, write the date on the top, and you will write exercise. Question number 1. What question number 1 says? What material should we choose to make each object? Explain your answer. The objects are A. A raincoat, B. A window, C. A lock. So which material should you think it's better for this raincoat? What is the property? If you use raincoat, what it should be like? Anybody can give me? And when you have a material window, we already did, right? And I have just given you the recap, right? What you have learned. So I want on the next slide, when I will show you the answer, I want everyone to give me the right answer, right? I know grade 2, you can do it. You all are very smart, mashallah. And you can do it also. Okay, so be ready. Okay, are you ready with your answers? Okay, who will give me? I can hear you. Yes, what you said? Which object we should use? Which material we should use to make a raincoat? The object is raincoat, right? So which material we should use? Yes. Which material? I cannot hear you. Say it louder. Which material? Yeah, it's plastic or waterproof fabric. Very good. We can use plastic or waterproof fabric. Well done. And what is the property of that? It's flexible and waterproof. Very good. It's flexible and waterproof. Yes. Well done. And for answer B, which material should be used to make a window? Which is suitable? Which material will be suitable for making a window? Yes, who is going to tell me? Yes, yes. What is the answer? Glass. Very good. Glass is the right answer. Why we will choose the glass? Can anybody tell me why we will choose the glass? Yes, because it is transparent and strong, waterproof and inflexible. You cannot bend it. Yeah, you cannot bend the glass, right? The property of glass is inflexible. Very good. Well done. And what is the answer for C? Yeah, if you have to make a lock, which material should you use? Metal. Very good. Yes, very nice. Well done, grade 2. Great job. Keep it up. Metal is the... Why we choose metal? Can anybody tell me? Yeah, it is strong, hard and inflexible. Well done. Keep it up. We will continue with the same page, pupils book 125. Question number 2. What question number 2 says? You can see on the slide, right? This picture shows a baby diaper. It's there in your book also, right? You can just see. This picture shows a baby diaper. You can see a diaper, baby diaper, an outer layer, then one is inner layer. So there are two questions. Should the inner layer of a body diaper be absorbent or waterproof? What you can think? Inside inner layer should be absorbent or waterproof? Explain your answer. If you know, because you already done, you know what is absorbent and what is waterproof. Absorbent means something water can absorb a particular fabric, and waterproof, the water can't go inside. So you have to explain your answer. Okay, again you will be going to write the answer in your copybook, and same you have to write answer question number 1 answer which I showed you on the slide. You will pause the video, write down the answer in your copybook and write the date on the top. Okay, and write with a good handwriting. I know grade 2 boys and girls, your writings are very good, so I need, write it big and neat and clean. Okay, so, and the question number B says, should the outer layer of a baby diaper be absorbent or waterproof? Explain your answer. What you think? According to you, the outer layer, it should be absorbent or waterproof? I don't know. You have to help me out. I don't know the answer. I'm just confused. You are confused like me? No. We already done what absorbent means and what waterproof. I just explained you also, right? So, I need the answer from grade 2. Okay? Pause the video and write the date on the top in your copybook and write the answer too. Okay? For the question number A, should the inner layer of a baby diaper be absorbent or waterproof? Explain your answer. Who will tell me the right answer? What do you think? It should be absorbent or waterproof? I think waterproof. Waterproof is the right answer. No? It's wrong? Okay, very smart, very good. The right answer is absorbent. The inner layer should be absorbent to soak up the urine. Yes. Right answer is absorbent. Why? Because it will soak the urine. The absorbent have the property to take the water inside, to soak it, right? Very good, grade 2. Keep it up. Well done. And what about the question number B? Should the outer layer of a baby diaper be absorbent or waterproof? What do you think? It should be absorbent or waterproof, the outside, the outer layer of a baby diaper? I don't know. What is the right answer? Who is going to tell me? Yes, you know? Yeah, tell me. It will be waterproof. Very good. The outer layer should be waterproof. Why it should be waterproof? To prevent urine from leaking out. Yes, very good. Keep it up, grade 2. Well done. Good job. Keep it up. Yes. Should be waterproof. It will not, the water will not go inside. Yes. Same page. What question number 3 says? Suggest a more suitable material to make each object. Explain your answer. What you think? What suitable material you will advise for these three options are given. A school gate made up of plastic. What do you think? Plastic is suitable for the school gate and or not? So what other suitable material you will suggest? B a bucket made of rubber. A bucket, if it is made up of rubber, it will be easy to carry. What do you think? We already done, right? The materials, different materials and their properties. So you have to think and just give me the right answer. And what says C, a jacket made up of wood. If a jacket made up of wood, it will be easy to wear? I don't think so. You also think, and on the next slide we will check the answer, right students? Okay, ready with your copybook, okay, and write down, pause the video and write down the question, from your pupils book page 125, or you can copy from here on the slide. Okay, ready with your answer. Now it's time to check. I will just see how many of you will give me the right answer. Yes, I know most of you know the right answer. Yes, I know my grade 2 boys and girls. Alhamdulillah, you all are very good. Okay? So, what it says, if you have to make a school gate made up of plastic, what do you think? If it is made up of plastic, it will be easy? It will be suitable or not? It's unsuitable or suitable? Yes, who will tell me the right answer? I don't know. Who will tell me? Okay, grade 2. Pause the video and who will tell me the right answer? If it is made up of plastic, what will happen? First give me and then tell me which material should we use. Yes, if it is made up of plastic. Yeah, who is that? Who will tell me? Yes, it will be not that strong. Yes. So which material we should use? Metal, right. So we should use metal to make a school gate as it's strong. The property of metal is strong and inflexible, right? Very good grade 2. Keep it up. What about if we use a bucket made up of rubber? It will be okay or no? Tell me. Bucket made up of rubber. Yeah, it will be flexible and then it will be not good for use, right? What is the suitable material? We should use plastic to make a bucket. Very good. Plastic is the suitable material for bucket. We should use plastic to make a bucket as it is strong. Why we should use? As it's strong, waterproof and inflexible. Very good, grade 2. Keep it up. And what about the C, a jacket made of wood? What will happen if a jacket made of wood? It will be easy to wear? Yes, grade 2. Easy to wear? Yes, no, it will not be easy to wear. So what is the right answer? We should use fabric. Yeah, we should use fabric to make our jacket as it is flexible. Very good. Why flexible means? Easy to move and bend. Very good. And easy to wear. Keep it up, grade 2. Keep it up. Well done. Well done, grade 2. Keep up the good work. Now students, ready with your activity book and open page number 74 and write the date on the top, okay, with a good handwriting. Pause the video and ready with your activity book and open page number 74. I will give you 2 minutes time. Everyone ready? Should I read? What is written on the let's review? Okay, good. All of you have written the date? Okay, fine. What is written there? Let's review. Review means we already done the topic materials, right? We are finished the whole topic. So we are just finished the whole lesson. Now it's time to check, review what you have learned, what you have understood. So what is written there? Fill in the blanks. Use the helping words. Here some words are given. You have to use in the next slide. It's a blank there. You have to write. You have to see from here and write the correct word in the blank, right? So I will read. The first word is transparent. Second one is hard. Then magnetic, chosen, classified, properties, shiny, strong, flexible, absorbent. You know these, you are familiar with these words, right? We already done in the material. So we are not finished with the lesson. Now we are just reviewing it, how much you understand. So you have to choose the word, and the next slide you have to write the word with the correct blank. Okay? Okay, same page of activity book. You have to write, see the materials can be dash into different groups. And the other says materials are dash to make different objects. You have to see from those helping words and write it down here. Okay, you have to, I just shown you the before one slide. The helping words are given there. What are those words? Like transparent, hard, magnetic, chosen, classified, properties, shiny, strong, flexible, absorbent. So materials can be dash into different groups. What is the correct word you should think it will come here? I know. And what are materials to dash to make different objects? What it does. Okay. So the next slide, check your answers. Okay. So grade 2, what you have written? Classified in the first blank. Yeah, well done, very good. Materials can be classified into different groups. Keep it up. It means you understood. And materials are chosen to make different objects. Well done. We make different objects which suit to the particular material. Right, wood we choose to make a door and dining table. Yes, and metal we use for the school gate, and plastic we choose to make bucket. Well done. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Okay, students, same page. We classify materials into a different groups. Then we can choose them to make a different object based on their what? Why we choose, are suitable for different objects. So why we choose? What is the main thing? You have to think and write the answer. Why we divide into a different groups? Why we classify them? Basis of what? Okay. So next slide, I want your answer. So what it should be? Based on what? Yes, based on their properties. What are the properties? Whether they are hard, whether they are strong, weak, flexible or inflexible. These are the properties. Yes. Well done. Keep it up. On same page, activity book 74, what it says, such as whether they are, what are their properties? What is the opposite of weak? Dull, inflexible, transparent, soft, waterproof, non-magnetic. Just before I told you, before the slide, I told you the answers. So you just think, okay, and on the next slide, I want everyone to give me the right answer, right? And you have, the opposite of weak, dull, inflexible, transparent, soft, waterproof, non-magnetic. Okay, grade 2. Now it's time to see. I know all of you know the answer for this. The properties of weak will be strong, shiny or dull, flexible or inflexible, transparent or not transparent, soft or hard, absorbent or waterproof, magnetic or non-magnetic. These are the different properties of a material. Okay, I know. Grade 2, well done. Great effort. Now students, in activity book, page number 75, reflection time. So you can see one table there, right? What you have to do? You have to tick to show how well you have learned. And if you don't know, you can revise the pupils book sections that you don't know well, right? So if you know one, what for the yes? Smiley face. If you're not sure, it will be blank. And what for no means sad face. But it's okay, you have the time. You can go back and do the revision and then come back again on this page. I have learned to, what you have learned to? First is recognize that each material has its own property. If you recognize that each material has its own property, then make a smiley face. You will put a tick. If you're not sure, then you will put dash and then no. And this is given in pupils book section A. We already done this, right? And find out about magnetic and non-magnetic materials. If you are able to know what are magnetic means which are attract, and non-magnetic which will not attract with the magnetic materials. So if you know, if you're sure, then make a smiley face in the column, and if you're not sure, then leave it. If you don't know, then make a sad face. But you need to revise. If you don't know, need to go back to the pupils book page, that section, and revise it, and then come back and do it again. Then classify materials based on their properties. We can classify materials based on their properties. How we can classify them? Like whether they are flexible, inflexible. If you know which material are flexible, which are inflexible, so which are hard or strong, absorbent, transparent, not transparent. So you can give yourself a tick, a smiley face, right? And it's given in pupils book section B. Then discuss how the properties of a material make it suitable for certain uses. You can discuss with your mama or baba, or with your brother and sister, okay, with your siblings. You can discuss like how the properties of a material make it suitable for certain uses. Like if we will make a door with a rubber, how it will be suitable or not. So if you understood, no, the door should be with hard material like wood, metal. So if you understood, give a tick on a smiley face and you will write yes, right? Put a tick. If you're not sure, then leave it and sad face for that. But you need to revise, and this is given in section C. Okay? I know you enjoyed this, reflection 1. Okay? Grade 2. I hope that everyone will get and on the reflection table, yes, right? So I know my grade 2 boys and girls, you all understood the topic materials, right? So if you will all get yes, then you are well done. Keep it up and great effort. Well done one more time for everyone, okay? Make a smiley face. And please do the given worksheet on horizon. It's time to say goodbye. Smile and be happy and be grateful for all the good things in your life, okay? You should always be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whatever you have, okay? You have such a good mama, baba, you have good siblings, you have good friends, okay? So you always be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now I will wish you all for the happy Ramadan, okay? Make dua for everyone that we soon see each other in school. Right, students? It's time to say goodbye. Stay safe and stay at home. Okay, bye bye.